name is James Garrett, and I've built this diagram of ancient Egypt that covers many periods of ancient Egyptian history. When the Egyptian society formed, the first dynasty of pharaohs, they buried the pharaohs in these mastaba tombs, and I'll take the top off so you can see the interior. And so this is what they buried the pharaohs in before they started building pyramids in the third dynasty.
You got tons of great details in there. What all pieces did you use there?
Oh, this is, I don't remember. I know this is the idol that Indiana Jones tried to steal. And I don't know, there's a bunch of crystals and grave goods in there. So these are in the first dynasty, they used to sacrifice people to be the servants of the pharaoh in the afterlife. So I included a few of those. There's a poor skeleton buried in there. So anyway, so that's what they did. And then the third dynasty, they started making these pyramids. So this is a scaled down replica of the pyramid of Khafre. And this was the second pyramid at Giza. So it's a cutaway so you can see the burial chamber and all that. And of course, being Lego, someone opening up the tomb unleashed an army of mummy warriors. So,
what else can you tell us about the inside of the tomb here? How did you design this?
Well, it's based on a diagram in a book I have about the pyramids. So it's kind of a compressed version of the chambers that are actually in the pyramid of Khafre. Of course, the pyramid of Khafre measured over 700 feet square at the base. So this is more like a 100-foot version at this scale. So a little bit smaller than it should be.
I like how you've included, obviously the famous kind of step look like you see it today, but also still some of the covering as well on the top like it would have been in ancient times.
Well, actually, yeah. Although the pyramid of Khafre actually has these casing stones today. For some reason, the people that were stripping off the casing stones didn't finish the job on this particular pyramid. So, and then this represents a typical New Kingdom temple with a sun court with statues of Anubis and all that. So, and of course, there's another mummy army there. So, and let's see, I think I got an Indiana Jones facing off there. Let's see. No, that's about it. I think
some of the maybe the Nile River represented there.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, just to provide some relief from all the tan. So, in an avenue of sphinxes leading up to the first pylon of the temple. So. And there's an archaeological dig here. They found something unexpected. So to tie in with the Stargate franchise. So.
Yeah, great use of the old Indiana Jones pieces and minifigures throughout this, and even some of the newer. What was the newer Egyptian theme? Pharaoh's Quest? Is that what it was?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a little bit of that. And I probably will add a Sphinx sculpture to this at some point. Just have to figure out where to put it.
What does the smaller pyramid represent?
That's the Queen's pyramid. So usually the queen of the pharaoh, and sometimes there were multiple queens, would be buried in small pyramids next to the large pyramid. So this one also has an interior here, so pretty basic. But
I love how you've buried it underneath the ground like that, so it looks very realistic, kind of buried in the sand.
Yeah, thank you. I had to. Like the Great Pyramid, there's a chamber that's actually like 50 or more feet below ground level, and I didn't have quite enough bricks to raise it up that high. So.
And then take us through some of the elements in the temple here, things like the columns. How did this come together for you?
Well, I was just trying to replicate like I said, the sun court of a temple. This section wouldn't have had a roof. These other sections would have been roughed over. As far as the columns, the Egyptians had some unusual lotus columns, papyrus columns, whatever, emulating different types of plants. So, I don't know, it's just, Lego doesn't exactly make exact pieces I need, so, made do with the various one-by-one rounds and these curved pieces. So, and then this would have been like the Holy of Holies here. As far as making it ruined, I thought it was easier to see inside, In most Egyptian temples are in various states of disrepair. So after 3,400 years or whatever. So
great use of the old adventures pieces throughout here as well. The printed Egyptian designs.
Oh, okay, yeah. I had forgotten where I got them. So
Yeah, that's super cool. What do you know how many pieces are in the whole layout?
I have no idea. Yeah. So
How did this come together for you when you were at the show in terms of setting this up and kind of transporting this here?
oh, I've got boxes designed for each section. Most of the sections are 2 base plates, so I got boxes that are just slightly larger. So it's fairly straightforward. So nothing exciting there. So.
It's what is people's reaction when they come up and see this? Because ancient Egyptian layouts isn't something you see represented with Lego super often.
No, I mean, some people are bored by it. Other people are fascinated. I mean, most kids see the mummy chamber and the burial chamber in the pyramid. So I get that. So, and some people recognize Indiana Jones because a lot of people are just fascinated with minifigs. So.
Well, great work. Thanks so much for bringing this layout to the show, and thanks for taking us through it.
Sure.